Hello all. In this section, I will going to explain M-Square's e-commerce application. It is one of the best e-commerce application and retail software. This is our front screen. Here you can go and log in. There is an option we are provided on the top right side where you need to click or by default this option will be opened. You need to give your user credential. This is the user credential will be given by the initial stage. After that you can go into create your own users. And password, I am giving my password and just log in. Once this login going to success, the image, the notification will come and appear on the right side. If you are now forget to see, and you can click last notification and you can just click the right side. There is option provided last notification. This is our front screen. Now next go to that how we are going to add company details. So the left side you can see home page, company details, product details, place details, customer details and sales card. So there are multiple left side the user entry details available. So you can call as a master data, and this master data you will keep maintain, add, delete, update options are provided. And the right side, when it's come to right side, where we are providing quick sales, how you will going to make the bill fast. And here pre-order booking, someone is going to book the order in the early stage, or they are going the booking for pre, like advance booking. Just you can think about the advance booking. And next is we are providing the sales order. It is like easy simple way you can make the bill. This is also option provided. And the update sales order, if any changes you want to make, press here and you start to do the update sales. And next is dispatch order. Once the orders are delivered, then you need to dispatch where you need to deliver it. And more features here, more feature like the user settings and the sales details, sales histories, statistics, those details are available in this more features. Let's go to now the company. So company, here the press here the add new button, and you can move this dialog anywhere in the screen. And you can, if you want to update, you can select anyone in the below row and you can start the update. So this is the way we can do. Suppose I am going to add new companies. I am entering Anchor. So this company already exists. The user information, the error information will come. Company name is exist, already exist in our stock. So you can give caps, or if you want to ensure that if anything is not exist, then you will not get any error in the right side. If you want to make your company in the uppercase, so press uppercase button. So when it will going to save in the uppercase. This is the way we need to do the saving the new companies. Similarly, you can update. Whenever you want to update, just go to the table row. Here select any one of the company and go to the update. Instead of alpha code, you want to change into alpha code 1 and press update. Once this update is done, and the detail will come like who updated and when it is updated. This is the information will help for the auditing. As a administrator, you need to know who changed and when they changed. So this is the information we are maintaining. And view product. Under that Ashirvad, how many companies are there? I mean, how many items? Sorry, how many items are present under Ashirvad? So select here. Here these are the products we are having, and available how much, and selling price how much, and discount how much. If you entered all the detail, then it will become. Now I will go to that. Next option is product. So it is also similar like add option, similar like company. So here you need to select the companies, which company you want to go into order some of the item under that company. You just select the company name and enter the product name. Alert, So here I am entering bulb LED. It is going to be a quantity you want to store, or kg you want to store, uh, feet, liter, or anything, whichever measurement is well known measurement we are kept in the product unit. Now I am keeping under, these are the things under NOS. Also you can select, or quantity. So I am selecting the quantity, how many quantity we are having the stock, 10 quantity. And if it has some edges and sac number, you enter the sac number. Sac number. After that, unit price, what is the price you need to sell. So 50 rupees I am selling, and discount price 5 rupees. Or you can calculate also, there is option is provided, calculate how much percentage you are going to give, 5% for this change. So 2.50 paisa. This is the way we can calculate. And code name is must. Alert bulb. This will help for the easy way. Your code name, simple code name also you can keep code 5. So that is up to you what code you are specifying, and it is the way, easy way you can pick up when you are ordering the items. And product location, where it is track 5, my item present in the track 5. And what is the GST rate? 3% I am giving for this particular product. It is GST 5, 3%. You keep it uppercase. If you select uppercase, the product name, whatever you are entered, the product name will come, will appear in the uppercase. Just add it. Once it is successfully added, you can now find the item. It will be in the alert company. So you can filter here also, we are provided uncheck alert, and here this is the one we are added just now. And what is the GST price, what is the unit, all the informations are available, which are we are entered in the adding steps. Next we need to go to update it. Instead of available stock 10, I am going to change into 15. Suppose some reason we enter wrong, you can correct it in the update procedure. Just update it, and once it's updated, you can see the changes, the unit price, and the what is the quantity we are having. So it is the 15. Next, that is the information we are provided. This particular product, where it is got sold out. So right now nothing to sold out. This information will give you this pulp LED and product sales. So it will give this particular item, how many people, when and where the items are got sold out. Suppose there is a problem in the product, you want to get it, we can find it from the product sales, where it will give which customer is purchased and what's his place, all the information we will get. And this I will going to explain once the order is got registered. Next I will go to the places. What are the places is there in your area, selling area, you just add it, all the places, and how many customers are present in the particular area, and you just click the places and view customer you give, and it will give customer count. Now I am going to give some places, it is having the others, and who is then the others. If you don't know the person, I mean this is a like general customer, so I kept it under the place name is others and customer name is walk-in. Generally we no need to keep track of their balances, account related information, so order the your item to the general customer or a walk-in customer. Next I will go to the customer details. You enter all your customer details, so you just go and add your customer detail and keep the information. Next I am going for the sales cart. This is the sales cart. It is looks like a e-commerce application. Currently how the Amazon, Flipkart is maintaining, we are not showing the any images, and it will be for fast fetching reason we are remove the image. And if it is keep it everything, the filter option everything is similar like Amazon and Flipkart. So you can choose which company item you want to display, you can display the company in selection, and which are the companies having the more stock item, just to select the more stock items. According to the more stock items, it will going to give the orders. and if it is have less stocks, then it will show the order based on the list one. Now just I will going to update the stock, and I will selected some companies, that's why it is coming. The more stocks I will going to press the show more stock item. So this is the stock item according to the which our sorting order, which are the items are having higher. So here the available stock is 58, 17, 17 and 15. It will come into that order. Similarly, it will going to make the sorting based on the less stock items, which are the stocks are very less, so we can go into purchase. That is the reason we are provided. So these are the item you need to go into purchase. You just note it, and we will providing the information in the product sales detail, where you can take the your printout or your item information which is having the less, and offer, which are the items having the more offer. So this particular bulb LED is having 2.50 off. So this is the item is coming in the top. So this item is have the more offer among other products. Next is recent, whichever the items you are added recently. So this item bulb LED just now we added, so it is came in the top. It is the item is added in the recent. Next we are going to filter the items based on the price range. Just you need to click the enable options and how much range you want. You can set maximum price. How I am going to give 10,000. Between 10,000 how many items are there, it will come and display. Here you can filter it based on the your item quantity and how much you are having. Maximum is 154. Because many product we are not entered, that's the reason it is not showing anything. Otherwise it will go into filter in the based on your things. So all are empty is there, so most of the prices are zero here, so we cannot show the correct information, but it will going to do that according to the filtration. Suppose I am giving more than 15, see it is going to changing. This particular item is having 15, 16, so it will going to do this. Now I am going to order this item, add to cart. Whenever you are adding, or in your stock, suppose not updated any detail about the company item, you can update here also. Instead of going to select to product, you no need to update. In the single page you can do all the operations, update, delete, add new, all the options are we are provided. Here in this page, how much stock we are going to update, 12, and HSN number something like some default number, unit price 345, and the offer I am giving 5 rupees, and what is the code name, and update it. So I am doing. Just once you got updated, all the informations are will be available. And if you press recent again, and you will get it whichever the recently updated as well. Next I am going to update this particular things, and what is the stock, 234, some number, unit price 345 again, and what is the most, this is the one, update it. So it will going to update, and more sales, and you are going to more offer, which is more offer 250 paisa, and it is got the first name. So here you are given the price range filter, just you have to unclear it, otherwise that item won't come, because we are filtered in the top, the range wise we are filtered. So this is the item 10, 5 and 2.5. These three items recently we got updated. One is 234 and this. Now I am going to add, I am going to make the cart, add to cart. You want to increase the quantity, you can press increase, add quantity, or you press add to cart how many times. This also will do the same thing. Once these three items are added, just to go to this, you can verify your order and what is the items, number of item you added. Unit price is 340 first one, and second one is 335, and one more is 47.50. So overall the amount you need to pay including GST 4,422.50 paisa. So this is the one person, the end user has to, customer has to pay the amount. Next, sales card. These are the three items are we are added. Now you are as a cashier, you are who catered the bill, so that information will come. So list of the users, software user whoever is registered as a user for making the bill, those user detail will present here. Now I am making the order to the walking customer. Once this walking customer is done, and you can print it. So it will give the information in the A4 sheet print format. Here you can see the right side on the top corner, you can see the bill detail, walking customer, sales order, sales date, what is the date and what is the GST. One only having the GST percentage, and overall discount we are giving. The discount rate is here, discount unit wise we are given 5, 10 and 12, 2.50, and the overall discount is 112, and the bill you can see in this way, balance is nil. That you cannot keep any balance for the walk-in customer. So that is one restriction. Other than you are registered user, you can maintain how much balance you want to keep it, you can keep it. And print it, there is a once printer is connected A4 printer, you can print it. Otherwise you can give cancel. And here one more option also we are providing. There is a 2 printer settings option is enabled in our user setting option, that I will going to explain the later. And once 2 options are selected, so 2 print option will come. You can select any one also, that option also provided. Once order is submitted, and then it will go to that user manual. Next I am going to give the next option is the quick order, the quick sales, how fast you want to make. If you know the code, that day I entered code 5, so it will come LED bulb sign or some product, some name. If you enter whichever the name you are enter the code, you can search it. Otherwise you can search here also. There is an option we are provided, which company you want to search or which product you want to search. There is an option is there. So Arasan I am searching all the Arasan detail, what are the product is has under that company, all the detail will come. Otherwise some pipe is a product name, you can search the product. So pipe 1.5 inch pipe is via it's having sun or a sun and calling us, so many, whichever the names are matching with pipe, it will bring the pipe name also. Once this is enter, just you can click this and it will going to enter the detail of that. So this way also you can make the bill. Now I am going to make the 1.5 pipe person, and once this entered, here the information will come. Your order value is optimum because your stock is not having more than 0 items. So go there and update the stock. Here also we are provided the update stock, find it and change the stock. After that you can make the order as 5. I am going to order 5 and unit price. This unit price is applicable for this particular customer. This whenever you are putting the, you can change the unit price and discount as with respect to the your wholesale customer or normal customer, and you can change your prices and discount, you can change. And giving for him 2,000 and 12 rupees discount, GST is 5 rupees. Submit the order. And here you need to enter the customer detail. Once there is a customers are available, then you can select which customer you want to choose. So I am going to choose again the walking customer. Otherwise if you have the customer detail, you want to enter and select the place, or you can go like this. Otherwise there is a option is provided directly, you know the contact number, then that also you can enter. If existing customer, no, it is a new customer, so you can add new customer detail as well here. We are provide 2 options. One is existing customer, yes or no option will ask. If it is existing customer, yes, then just enter the contact number. If it is no, you can enter the full details. And place name, if there is an option we are provided, if there is a no place is exist under the drop down this option, press the A button, and where it will do the add new places. With some places not exist, it will do this. Once this all the information done, this is the way also we can do. Otherwise you can make it. And one more option we are provided at the top right side, we are provided the print estimation. Estimation, there is an invoice number 1 come, walk-in customer, and it will get the estimated order. Just you want to give the estimation to someone else, you can make it. This estimation you want to save, so you can save. If you save it, it will going to save under some which customer you are selected, that say estimation way, you can keep the your order also save the estimation. It is also similar like sales order, but this whatever estimation you are saving, it won't comes under your sales tax. Next is submit the order. So this submission is done, and once done, and now it will go. And somebody is coming, and next option is pre-order booking. Once is pre-order, someone is registering the uh, for advance booking. Enter the product name, which product you want to book. So this how many quantity he is expecting to purchase from us. Just enter and keep this. If any advance amount, anything they paid, okay, enter the advance amount here. So overall this much, this particular price, and is coming 0 because we are not enter the price detail in this particular product. If you enter, it will come. Now just I will show another one, the code we are enter the price everything. So here ordered value for 34, so it will come because we are have the entries as well as price we are entered in the early stage. The overall estimated price is 1700 and is paid 1230. If you submit it, here also must require the customer details. Now I will add some customer. That customer is existing customer. No, I am going to give somebody internal value. The place Selva. Contact number is something like, it will do the validation, and address is Murugan Kurichi, something like that. You can enter and submit the order. Once it's done, and this new sales new pre-order has been booked. We can make the pill like booked order. You can select the order and you can make. This procedure is same like already I explained through our sales card. From sales card how we are ordered, same thing it will come. Now I will make the submit the order. One item is already is the 0 price. I am going to update. What is the ordered value is 12. I am keeping. How much? Around 15. Stock value is 0, so you update the stock first, change and make the entry here. So they are entering 23, 120 rupees and 12 rupees discount, and update it. And overall he has to pay and submit the order. Yes, it will go into this particular order and the year. What is the bill number and followed by the year, current financial year, and what is the address, places, and this all the information you will get. This is the left side. You can see the shop detail, who is the owner of the shop and their addresses, and will help. It will be going to give the information as well. So this is the overall information about the sales cart. And now I am going to the update. If any changes you want to make the changes in this particular order, you go there in the update sales order option, where you select instead of ordered value 23, they required only 20. You can change. Okay, this is the way you can change. And you can say suppose their ordered is 5 days before, they are coming back. Now they are return something, they want to return. You can return option also we are provided. There is option ordered value 20, they are going to return 5 and return it. So this way also you can do. After final submission, the overall total amount will be shop has to pay, because they are returned some of the items, so we need to pay the amount back to the customer. Next is dispatch order. This is one of the best option, and here the paste on the sales order. I am going to select the sales order. This particular person, these 2 items are going to dispatch today. So you can click here, and here dispatch all you can select. Okay, then after that driver number and which vehicle and what is the things you need to enter if we are delivering the item to the customer. In some case customer is they are going to take their item as per their wish, and they are coming with their own arrangement. Yeah, let them press own dispatchment and provide the dispatch. These 2 items are going in their customer vehicles. If we are delivering, we need to give our details, and we order the vehicles and we are sending. This will be helpful for on the way. No one will not stop our vehicles. That's the reason we are keeping this information. And once these options are done and we are providing the more features in the right side center corner, here you need to check sales order, sales history, top sales, top customer. Top customer is in that from and to date you need to give in that who purchased the more item, and sales statistics. It will show in the chart. User settings, this is the one I am talking, and here user related settings and tell it sales. Tell it some of the sales item you can tell it here, and estimated order. So if any estimated order is present, it will come and display here. And sales report, this will show the today's sales report and sales tax. This is the information we are giving to sales tax people. Now sales order, you need to enter the from and to date. Yes, you enter it. Only one customer order happen. If you want to print again, you just to press the sales detail and print sales. It will going to take the print format. If you forget to take the print, or already again you want, customer is asking, they lost the print, they lost the receipt, you can go here and print the sales again. This is the way you can get. And sales history, one particular sales, how many changes is happened, that information you can get. Sales order, Selva, if you check it, this is the today's sales. Tomorrow there is some changes, he updated the sales or some changes happen, you can see in the sales order history. And top sales, which customers are purchased the more sales. So walk-in customer is the, he purchased the top amount, and second is Selva, and again the walk-in customer, and this between 13 July 7 and after that 27 July 2021. This information you need to give from and to date, based on the from and to date who purchased the top sales, and in that person who purchased more, which customer purchased more. So generally the walk-in customer will come in the top. The overall three times he purchased, so 7,195 the overall amount. Discount we provided this much, paid this much, there is no balance. Sales count, he in this particular user 3 times came to visit our shop for purchasing the items. Selva came 1 time, so 1 time it is entered. And sales statistics, it will give that complete information about last how you are giving the from and to date. It will show in your chart the overall balance anybody want to give in our side, so you have to give. And here the total cost how much, and how much reduction we made from the total, and the paid amount is how much, and finally the GST amount. This GST amount how much we need to pay for the sales tax. And next is the user setting option. Here the user setting, if you can change the logo, some other logo you want to change, you can change the logo. And there is a provision we are provided to change your client name. This is the client, it will going to display, and the bill receipt, the header name will change once you are change this client name. And this is ID prefix, what ID you want, that is separate. By default, whenever you are creating new user, you no need to create the password, you just keep the default password. Once they log in, let them change their default password. That's the reason we have provided. That will be provided in the user. Next is your landmark and location. This all the information will print in the your printer. When you are making the print, it will come in A4 or roll printer. This information you want to display, and footer note what text you need to display in the bill. So we are giving here, we will help you to buy hardware. This is the information we are giving. And there is some more settings we are provided in that your bill include company name. So when we are taking the printout, company name will come. If you uncheck it, that company name won't come. And include item unit. So item unit like quantity, measurement, those things will have to come and print or not, that also will come and check it. And next is the you need to include HSN SAC number, and next is include signature in the bill. There is a section is provided in the bill where you can sign option we are providing. So you have to include or not include, that you need to select. Here in our print setting, there are 2 print options came. whenever we are making the print, one is A4 sheet and one is rolled. You can uncheck any one and save it, so only one print only will come during your billing time. Next, delete sales. Some sales you want to delete, wrongly you entered or make it, just click this and delete it. Okay, this is the way you need to make it. And estimation order, if any estimation order we made from last few days, it will come. This is the estimation made and how much is comes. And next is sales report. The overall sales report from 6 to this month, we will count it from 1/7/2021 and 27/7/21. Show the result. This is the sales data and print the report. So it will come into the M Square C shop, and this is GST number, what is the address, and from sales reported printed from this date to which date of we are taken, and overall how much sales count is 9 overall, and amount is this much, and GST is 556.29 pesos. So this all the information we will take it. And next is sales tax. What is the sales tax? What is the format? This is a well-known format. We are discussed with many sales tax persons, and we prepared the report. And how much, what is the customer name, what is the company item, what is the product, whichever item you want or not want, that is the option is provided to uncheck these options. Next is the final option is the user management. This user management, how many this user will only going to use this particular software, and here you can create new user. I am creating some user MS admin. There is a user MS admin. Is admin user or normal user? So it is admin user, and contact numbers, some number. Okay, some you have to enter 10 digit, otherwise it will disclose this one. So enter the number and some address, add. Once is added, this particular person ID, everything is created. ID, you want to see that particular user ID, there will be a come in the 3. So 3 is the ID of this particular user. This user you can set the change password. So here only I am talking about set as default user password. In our case, user password is retail. Already you saw in the setting page. You can go and refer what is the default password of this. Change password, some new password you want to give, you can give that. I am giving some MS 1 2 3. So I change the password. Once change the password is done, and here whenever you are login, the last login detail will be updated. What is address? Address not entered this particular user. If you can update the address as well. North Street. So this is the way you have to maintain the user management, and there is a provision we are provided for the application data backup. So here you can yourself will take the backup. There is a one more option we are provided. Those who are purchasing or those who are using our software, we are providing the cloud storage. This particular backup will be reside in our cloud storage. That is the option is provided. Just you press and choose which location you want to take backup. You can take the backup, and overall this backup is done. You can do the backup. And next is DB restore. If this particular things you don't do, you just consult with us what way we can do the backup location. Otherwise what you to do is it will erase your old data and it will overwrite the old existing backup data. So be careful when you are doing this operation. And there is a automatic backup option also we are provided. Whenever your application got closed, it automatically going to take the backup in the background. So no need to think about your backup, how to take and all the things. Everything we are taken care in our product. So this is our the overall information. This is the application logs. This application log, how we are showing is the overall the background, what is the operation is happened. This is the information we are given. And next you come to that the final portion, the user setting and the contact. You have to contact this number 822 and 055 and 011 for any your query, on your software related any problem. You can contact directly using this number, and we are providing this our contact details, and that's it in the presentation.